What's around, everyone? Welcome. This is going to be a tarot card reading for the new moon in Leo. And funny, the new moon in Leo is conjuncting the sun in Leo. And they're doing it at 5 degrees. And 5 degrees, or just the number 5, let's just do that because it can go deeper. But 5 is the 5th house, and the 5th house is ruled by Leo, the sun, Leo, the lion, right? So 5th house is about you shining, your solar plexus shining, right? Shining bright. So we're going to be using the Gold Liar Tarot card. And the reason why I'm choosing these cards is because I'm a very mercurial person. So Mercury is hanging out, okay, in Leo, right? Ahead of them, okay? So Mercury got a good view and a good perspective. So these cards, the Gold Liar cards, are going to these cards are going to sing to us. It's going to sing a message, okay? And whatever that message is, apply it to wherever you need to apply it to when it comes to your life, okay? Only you know where you need to apply the energy and the message that comes out, because everyone has their own situations, you know what I mean, and circumstances. So in that case, you know, it calls for not a reading that just speaks to, you know, that sign and that sign only, but also you want to, since the moon and the sun is in 5 degrees, you might want to peep in on your moon sign as well, okay? Because the moon is the reflection of the sun. So you kind of can get a hint what's going on with your moon sign by looking at your moon sign in this reading. I'm also going to do a new moon in Leo separate from this reading here, okay, which is about just Leo season, the solar plexus of it all, the core of it all. So I hope you're shining bright out there, you know. What's making you shine bright, you know? What's attracting people to you? What kind of energy you got going on during this Leo season? Shout out to the Leos, Sun, Moon, Ascendants out there. How y'all doing? I ain't forget to say hey to y'all, you know. And during this Leo moon, it so happened that a orangey cat, orange and white cat, decided that it wanted to make my house, okay, a place of comfortability, you know, where it can settle on in and shine right on here. So somehow I was just driving down the street, we locked eyes, I said, oh, you're cute, and I kept it moving, right, like I normally do. Shout out to the Mercury's and air signs, air, and I don't pull the hand of my business in and out, whatever, the car, you know, and next thing you know, the cat, we go outside 10 minutes after I pull up, and the cat is outside just chilling, like at the door, meowing like, hey, we locked eyes. I was like, okay. So I have been going and getting things for cats. So I've been reading things and reading the back of toys and all that stuff, and this household deals, you know, with dogs due to my older child who is Aries on her third dog at this point, actually fourth dog at this point. So we're used to having dogs, and we did have a Taurus, okay, who has been wanting a cat. Also a Pisces in the household has been asking for a cat. So of course there is an attraction to the cat, and this cat is shining really bright in this house, and I'm sure to the cat we are shining bright to it. Okay, because that cat want to learn some human behavior. I figure that cat is ready to be like, you know, expand. Let's talk about that. Leo's also about, you know, growth, you know, nurturing. So nurturing and focusing and making sure that everything is stabilized, that it is responsible for, making sure everything has what it needs so that it can do what it needs to do individually in the world to make the world go round smoothly, right? So that's kind of a little message in this card reading. So let's get started. I am going to start with Leos. Happy flight day, Leos. Happy solar return. Happy born day, birthday, all that jazz. Okay, but this is for Leos, okay? We're going to start with Leos first because this is their season, all right? And they got the new moon in 5 degrees along with it, so we got to let them go first, right? You know how I do on this channel, right? It is what it is, right? Take it or leave it. So let's get started. What's around? What's around? What's around? Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mars. This is your tarot advice card reading for Leo season. So you 8 of Cups in that ass, aren't you? Homeboy is always like, peace. All right, so yeah, Aries, peace out, right? So it's either peace out, you physically need to move and move out the situation, you know, move away from the person, place, or thing, or you need to step back from it and view it from a different perspective, okay? It's necessary to check in with your emotional connections to logically interpret them, you know? So I know it sounds kind of weird, but air signs do this a lot. Like we logically analyzing the emotions because Aries is not an emotional sign. But I know some of y'all probably like, oh, I know some Geminis, Libras, Aquarius, they're emotional, but probably other placements in their natal chart to allow them to be, you know, emotional and things like that. But people who have hard air placements, they are thinkers, not feelers, okay? They think about their feelings, you know, not feel, and then, you know, somebody has to tell them to think about it. No. So, 8 of Cups, and I know y'all don't have a problem with this, so yeah, Aries probably looking at me like, excuse me. Aries probably looking at me like, I already did that already, so next. But anyway, so just don't walk away though. You want to understand, you want to have a broader perspective about what the situation is, how you got yourself in the situation so you don't repeat yourself, and you know, what are you going to continue to do to fill that void, you know? So take a look at all those things that's going on that's connected to your emotions logically, as if you're a third person looking at yourself and telling yourself, checking yourself basically, and checking yourself that there's no emotions involved really. Does the situation support you, or, well, I shouldn't say or, does it support you and provide a conscious growth or more of a personal growth, or is it tied into more of like an impulsive gratification, you know, feeling satisfied? That's why I moved. That's why I 8 of Cups this person. That's why I walked away. That's why I moved. That's why I don't do that. That's why. So which one is it? That's what you got to first decide. You know, is it you're walking away, you are taking a look at this situation, and does it provide you growth, or is it just impulsive gratification? Because some relationships are only capable of just like comforting or pacifying the dysfunctional patterns and like addictive behaviors rather than helping the next person evolve. So you have to look at all your relationships like that. Is it just a pattern because this is what your generation's been doing from generations and you don't know no other way, you know? Or is this a dysfunctional relationship because all your relationships seem to be like that, but when you take yourself out of the situation and look at your situation and think about it, it's like, this is dysfunctional as heck. How the heck I get into this? Addictive behaviors. Are you only hanging around this person because they smoke weed all the time and you smoke weed all the time? And that's pretty much it. Because if you remove the weed, there's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? It's just, so how's the weather? You know, that type of stuff. Aries ain't trying to hear none of that. But anyway, if your relationship is rooted in your shadow self and your shadow energy into like your desires, then the energy of this relationship will consistently have you feeling stuck, consistently have you feel like you need to leave, you need to 8 of Cups sit and just walk away, you need to cut this off, you need to, you don't even know what you need to do because you're so stuck, you know what I mean? So walk away from any trauma bonds. Walk away from any thing that hurts you more than it helps you. You know what I mean? And you have to look at that because some people are very, 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 very good at this in this whole entire world, where they treat you bad, but they reward you with so much other stuff as like a gift to keep allowing them to treat you bad type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, some of y'all already know there's movies about it, all kind of stuff. You can take it to relationship era, you can take it to the political, business, any kind of, there's always something like that where they treat you bad and then they reward you with so much other stuff and it kind of keeps you stuck. You know, whether it's comfortability, whether it's relatability, whether it's familiarity, whether it's just because we've been living in this town forever, for 100 years, and anything, okay? So take a look at those two and decipher, and then you know what to 8 of Cups and what to keep. Have a wonderful day and night. Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mars during this Leo season. Tarot card advice.